Hello, single person watching this. My name is Scrape, and welcome to the first ever character Casefiles. This is sort of a follow-up to the previous video I did, where I introduced 12 Realms, which is a series I've been working on for quite some time. So today we have our first character that's been introduced. I'm doing him in the month of December because that's his quote-unquote birthday. Doesn't actually have a birthday. It's his siring day, but not a birthday. No one knows his birthday. And it's also when he was brought back, because it's plot. So this is Krona. Krona is a demon. This is already just as bad as the other two takes I've done. Fun. Still don't have editing software. So that's the level of quality you're getting with this. So Krona is a demon of darkness, or depression, technically. Darkness is just a mistranslation that most people use, because demon tongue is stupid as all hell, and has many words that are similar, and mortals don't know how to read it most of the time, and most of it's been lost, so... And also his name means wilted flower in demon tongue, even though when Scrape named him, she thought it just meant, like, I think murder. Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly, she thought it meant murder. Can't even call my own character by the correct pronouns. I hate when this happens. So yes, this is Krona. He's my murder bean. That sounds really edgy when I say that out loud. Oh joy. Because a lot of his story and what he has to do with is, for one, not even in the first season. He's introduced in the first season, which is why I'm doing him now, but he isn't introduced until the third season. Third season. End of second season, third season. That probably makes absolutely no sense. It'll make sense eventually, but not right now. So rather than talking about him, because as much as I love doing that, I'm going to talk a bit about his demon class. And I have tap tappies. Bunches of stabbed. I have a giant list of demon kinds here. Well, demon kind itself is the overarching I can't even talk off script. Wow. Demon kind is the overarching classification of the demon race, including both the humanoid and the husks. But we're not getting into all of those, we're just getting into darkness and demon kin, which Krona, I almost said Hazen, that's a completely different character who doesn't need to be mentioned at all. He can jump off the face of the earth. So Krona is demon kin, which means he was sired. Born mortal turned demon. Not by another demon, just by, well, for one, death, and for two, death. Tragedy. Crying. Backstories. Wow. Great. I can English. Could you believe English is my first language? Me either. So, he is... just give me a moment while I type. Is a demon class of depression. It's one of the two classes that's able to ascend to Demon Lord, aside from the class of Lust. Whew. Yes, I'm typing as I talk. I'm not good at this. It's one of the emotional classes of demon, which means they feed off of emotions and have a hard time experiencing emotions, or at least Krona does. Krona doesn't know how to comprehend emotions, but he can taste them. If that makes any sense. Eyeballs. Wow, trying to find where I am is utterly terrifying. Maybe I shouldn't work with scripts. It's not even a script, it's just like little blurbs. Demons of darkness are often used as the reapers of the demon world, meaning they're able to trap and tether souls to their being. So as long as they're alive, the souls are stuck with them. Unless, of course, they are able to get rid of them, but Krona doesn't know how. So he's just got a bunch of souls bouncing around in his noggin, making him a little claustrophobic in his own body. Which is why he tries to tear it up. Oops, spoilers. Or, you know, hurt other things. Because everything's angry, and he's just a pure being. Anyway, I'm just gonna read straight from this. The class of depression is one of the two classes able to ascend to Demon Lord. It focuses on the emotional aspect of the sins, meaning it's able to feed off of emotions. Demons of depression are categorized as the reapers of the demon world, or demordum, harvesting the souls of their kill. If a soul is not disposed of within a certain amount of time the harvest, it becomes tethered to the demon. This is old. I've changed some of this since. So, I'm just gonna read it, and then I might go back and boycott some of it. So, don't believe anything I say. Demons of depression are able to sense and feed off of emotions, although in Krona's case he barely shows any emotions of his own, unable to comprehend and process them other than a source of food. A demon of depression cannot go hungry unless they're secluded from other living beings, but they can begin to grow weaker if not within direct contact of another being that's able to experience emotions, which it can slurp up. Usually the feeding of the emotions doesn't damage the person who is feeling them, but if need be, Krona could basically, like, suck them dry. Demon of depression cannot exist in numbers more than one, and cannot exist at the same time as demon of lust. So yes, both demons that are able to ascend to Demon Lord, lust and depression, cannot exist at the same time. Oh, but hey, I did mention I have a lust demon character, so, what's gonna happen there? Oh, how does that work? Oh, does Krona die? Oh, find out next time. No, but really, I'll try to find the other write-up I did, which is a lot more recent and a lot better. This is outdated as all hell. And as I'm doing this, I could attempt to discuss more about Krona, if my brain likes to multitask and function. Oops. I'm sorry, I'm bad at this. I still have death on the brain. Woo 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 woo. Look, I'm drawing the chains of binding. The chains of binding. Those are an ancient relic created by our Lord and Savior Saint Georgius. This is spoilers. In order to contain and contain brain function. Used to contain demons of darkness, Krona specifically. And Elmo's world, Elmo's world, I'm gonna die. This wouldn't happen if I knew what I was looking for. So yes. Oh, also, I mentioned this in my other video that I scrapped because it failed miserably. But Krona cannot stand on his own, thus that stupid-looking jacket he wears. Which basically helps him stand. When he was sired, he basically got himself pulled through a taffy puller. Stretched out from tiny kid size to lanky adult. Much lank. Lonk. Lank. Okay, I found it. Oh, thank Hydroclus. A demon of depression, more commonly known as a demon of darkness, seeing as in demon tongue, the two words often get mistaken for one another, is one of the highest ranking demons known to man. As far as we know, this type of demon is emotions based, both using and feeding off of emotions of others to survive. Like most of that class do. Demons of depression are able to manipulate their surroundings when beneficial to their survival, bending shadows around them, sometimes creating physical forms out of them, also aiding to the miscommunication with their class being known as darkness. Although that skill really does drain them, and oftentimes after using it they are put out of commission for quite a while, depending on how strong the individual is. Demons of depression are most commonly known throughout mythos of the realms as reapers, due to their innate ability to trap and harvest souls of those they kill and tether them to their body or mind, depending on how you look at it. Like the demon of lust, like their counterpart, the demon of lust, only one can exist at a time, and their sole purpose in demon society is to surpass the current demon lord and gain ascension, when the current demon lord has died or seems unfit to rule anymore. So, that both ties into Krona and Tazen's backstory. Even though Krona has absolutely nothing to do with Daemortem, really. He just exists, because he's precious bean. Such a tired child. Other things to talk about. Special little facts about my child. Because, don't want a spoiler, and usually the facts don't have spoilers. I do have, I think I posted it, I don't remember. But once this goes up, I will have a non-spoiler-free version of his bio and everything like that up on my DeviantArt. Not that anyone cares. I don't even know why you're watching this. Single person watching this, thank you for caring about me enough to sit through my horrible rambling. Alright. Random facts. Krona eats emotions. I mentioned that. Each emotion has a distinct flavor and feeling that go along with them. His favorite is calm, which to him tastes like how clouds look, light and fluffy. He doesn't eat actual mortal food, so he doesn't know how to describe them to food, which is actually quite difficult when trying to write him, and him trying to explain what emotions taste like, because it's like, what? How do I describe what a strawberry tastes like without saying it tastes like a strawberry? Huh. Yeah. He likes calm, which takes like how clouds look. His least favorite is rage, which is basically just hot, heavy, overwhelming. Krona enjoys gardening, the dirt around the crypt where he lives with... Ooh, okay, that's spoilers! He lives in the crypt in Helisiana. Oftentimes with a mix of grave soil, and Krona's lackluster skills at keeping things alive, the flowers and plants often die. Thus attributing to his name, also, which is literally wilted flower. Krona will also sometimes try to cook for the trio, which is Scrape, Isla, and Sapphire, who were introduced in the last episode. Not in full detail, but... And Blank, whose name I cannot mention, because... spoilers. Even though I've already mentioned him. But like the flowers he tries to plant, the food he makes, more often than not ends up being garbage, because again, he doesn't taste it himself. He hates the concept of eating, but he likes cooking. So, doesn't actually taste. He just kind of makes it, hands it over. It's like, have my love. Accept me, please. I just want to be loved. And Krona has a pet memory worm, which is, he's so imaginatively named Worm, which is the thing you can see him holding in the main drawing of the bio. Which is, yeah, right there. I'm tapping on it. You can't see me doing that. While locked away in the... spoilers! So yes, he has a pet memory worm named Worm, which he got in an adventure at one point. The word Krona actually means wilted flower in demon tongue. I've mentioned that. Krona has trouble standing and moving about without assistance of his cloak, which is basically just solidified darkness around him, which using that does weaken him because, again, manipulating shadows is a very tiring skill, and he himself is already very, very sleep deprived. Although he doesn't sleep, he just meditates, because demons don't actually require sleep. But, you know. Yeah, here we go. Krona will meditate in the place of sleep in order to quiet the spirits plaguing his mind. Sadly, though, he fears with every passing day this will become more and more difficult to do once again. So rather than killing others, Krona will hurt himself to try to silence them with his own pain. Edgy. I do this a lot. He doesn't like wearing socks. Well, go from that to that. Well done. Me. Wow. So yeah, he has some self-harm issues. He doesn't like himself, which is sad, because he's so precious. And despite his outward appearance, Krona loves all things cute and cuddly. He likes anything pastel-colored, usually things in the more warm tones like red and pinks, sometimes blues. And if he wasn't so disgusted by the concept of eating food, his diet would probably consist primarily of cotton candy. Because again, his favorite emotion is calm, which is like clouds, and cotton candy is the closest thing a mortal can get to eating clouds. At least, as far as we know. I think angels can eat clouds, but they're not mortal. So, that's the dear child. I don't really have anything else to say other than nothing. This isn't even halfway done. This is just shading so far again. So like, if you want to see the full image, it's going to be up on my DA. Wow, shameless plug. Shameful plug. I'm very shamed. I'm shamed. Wow. Who the hell's gonna sit through this? But yeah. This is my baby boy. And happy Christmas. Hope you all have a wonderful new year. This is the Scrap Doodle signing out. Goodbye.